Hi guys, I'm here with my Mean Girls Quotes Project Pan update number 1. Just wanted to update you on my items, where I was and how I'm doing. I have no empties yet, so there's that, but I am making good progress on some of them, and some of them I haven't used yet, to be honest, but they'll be used soon. They'll come into play after some other projects get finished. I have products similar to some of these and other projects that need to go first. So let's just get right into it. My first product I had was the Something Pink, and that was my Soap and Glory Mini Body Butter. My goal was to use it up, but to be honest, it hasn't been used yet. You can kind of tell I took some from the cap to use on my hands 1 or 2 nights and just make sure I like the scent and everything, and it smells so good, but I haven't been able to touch it yet because I have a couple other lotions in a few other projects that are going to be done a little sooner, and I feel like because this is the mini that this will be able to go a little quicker towards the end of the project, since it is a longer project. My second item is the Makes You Feel Cool category, and I actually put in my little Versace Bright Crystal? Yes, Bright Crystal Rollerball perfume, but as you can see, I took it out of here. I decanted it into this little sprayer bottle. I actually like spraying it a lot better, so thank you, Lori, at Hanging Out with Lori, for that tip. I really appreciate it. She was right in that these perfumes do last longer if you spray them. And I'll show you what I have left on here. I've actually been using it quite a lot, and there's that much left now. When I filled up the vial originally, it was up to here. So it has had some major work, and I think I'll be able to finish this by the time the project's done. I'll miss it though. It's a really good perfume, and I might consider buying it in the full size. The third product I have is the Makes You Feel Skinny category, and that was my Nip and Fab Exfoliate Glycolic Scrub Fix. Now this is also the mini size, but if you go see here, I was at this top line when we started. I am now at this line with the one right next to it. And I think that's because I've only used it once or twice, but I think that's because there was a big air bubble in here that just went down when I went to tap out the air for this last check-in, for this update. And when I did that, it settled, and the product is now down here. So I think that I haven't really used that much. I'm pretty sure that's just because of the air bubble. So we'll see how I do on this, but because it's the mini, I don't think I'll have a problem with this item either. The fourth item was the item that shows your wild side, and for that I chose the Mary Kay Tempting Teal eyeliner. To be honest, I have not used this yet. It had some previous use, and it's a really pretty color, but I just haven't incorporated it into any looks yet. I've had more colorful eyeshadows that this doesn't really go with in some projects, so we're waiting on this one as well, but I'll be using that starting this month, so we'll get into that soon. Let's see. The fifth item is the I'm a mouse, duh. An item that reminds you of a mouse, is mouse themed or mouse colored. And for that I chose the Bite Beauty Mini lipstick in Aubergine. Now this lipstick, I'll see if I can roll it all the way up and show you. I don't have much left in. There wasn't much to begin with though, so there's that. And I will show you on my piece of paper where it measures to, because I have used this about 4 times this past month. And if you can see here, let's see, right here, these are my lines for it. Ignore this writing, this was a different project. These are my lines. I started here and I'm where the 1 is now. So it's a little bit of progress. Hopefully that'll go sooner rather than later as well. I know that it's a great color for winter, so I really don't think I'll have a problem with it. Let's see, the next item is the comfort item. And for that I chose the black eyeliner, the NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and Definitely a Turn On Extreme Shine eyeliner, and that is a mouthful. So let me show you. I've been working on this. It actually needs to be sharpened right now. But this is what I have for this. Let's see, it goes down to here. Ignore my band-aid, sorry about that. It goes by about here, and it was a lot longer when I first started the project. This was a full size. So let me show you where it measures on my paper. This is started here, and now we're down to here. So it's got some progress on it. I don't know if I can finish it before this project ends, but because it is a longer project, again, we're going to give it a try, see what I can do. And next we have the, sorry I keep looking down, I'm looking at my list here. The next thing is the item that doesn't belong in your collection. That is the Revlon Sultry Lip Crayon. And to be honest, I've only used this once or twice. Let me see if I can roll it up. It's got a lot of product in there. I know I won't be finishing this. My goal was just to use some before the project ends, get some use out of it because I haven't been using it at all. So there's about that much left, and you can see I've been working it down on the side there. So that's where I've applied it 2, maybe 3 times with reapplications and everything. But when I measured this on my piece of paper, it actually hasn't shown much change from the very first time that I measured it to show how tall it was in the beginning. So this line here where it says Revlon Sultry, where the 1 is also where we started. So you can tell it hasn't moved. So that one's going to take some more work for sure. And hopefully I will get into it. I don't really like it as much as I thought I would. And as I remember liking it in the past, I used to love that lip product. And I have 2 of them actually. So I could have one for my purse and one for home. And I just don't care for it like I used to. So we'll see if maybe that'll change. I'm not holding my breath on that. We'll see. The next product is the item that is So Fetch. And for that, I chose my Stila Shimmer and Glow in the shade Cloud. Oh, that doesn't really make it much better, does it? It's like a, I think I swatched it in the beginning, but it's like a pinky purple that shifts gold liquid eyeshadow. And it's really very pretty. I don't know if you can tell. There it is. You can tell a little bit the gold shift to it, but it's pinky purple. And I've used this twice now, so I need to start using it more often, but I love it. And because it is the full size and it's such a large amount of product, it's not going anywhere. It's not going to be finished by the time this project is finished, but I did want to get more use out of it because it's kind of been sitting around and I've neglected it, and I don't want to do that for something like this. And let's see, second to last, we have the Never Ending product. For that, I chose the Posh Ritual Face Mask. I have used this two times since we started, and again, it has the oils in there, so look past that. But you can see that I've kind of gotten around the sides here and really tried to narrow down where that product was at. I pushed it further down into the tube instead of being, or into the jar instead of being right on the edge. But that's how much we have left. So I have no doubt that this product will be finished by the 30th of April, but it's going to last up until that day, I'm sure. It's going to last a while. You don't need very much, so we'll see how that goes. And finally, the item you bought because of someone else was my Tarte Maracuja Lip Exfoliant. And I've used this, I try to use this 2 to 3 times a week. And you know that I previously hit pan in this, so I've got that. But I've also tried to been wearing down the sides on this so that it's not so much around the top of the jar anymore. It's a little further down in there, and then I can start working on the bulk of the product inside. But I've been working on that pretty well, pretty meticulously, so hopefully that'll show some improvement. And again, the goal is not to use this up. Well, it helps if I turn it up the right side up. The goal is not to use this product up by the end of this project, but it is to try to see how much I can use on it because it's definitely getting older in my collection. So that's everything, guys. I just wanted to bring you this short little update for my products and let you know where I was, how I was doing. So if you have any questions or comments, please let me know below. And again, this project ends on April 30th, so I've got a little bit of time, and wish me luck. And to everyone else who's doing this, I wish you luck, and that's it. Have a good day, guys. Bye.